which is outside of Milton, and it's a semi-rural suburb or country town actually. It's not a suburb, and it's about an hour away. Actually, no, less than an hour. They say about 44 minutes. Oh, naughty boy. Shouldn't have done that. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. People are eager to get on. Oh dear. Yeah, it's not quite time to board yet. They board at 7:14. It's not quite 7 o'clock. It's almost 7 o'clock. So this is the train that's going out towards Bacchus Marsh today. It's even noisier now because there are 3 regional trains parked here now at Southern Cross Station. I really want to go to Bendigo, but not today and not on this trip. I won't be able to fit it in as I have another event to go to tomorrow. And I'm hoping it is going to go ahead tomorrow because I'm very excited about it. It's especially for kids, so I'll give you a hint. And it's somewhere in the CBD of Melbourne. And I'm hoping that if you are in Melbourne, either during November, December and into the early week of January, I'm hoping that if you have kids, to bring them down to Melbourne and to see what I'm hoping to see tomorrow. But more about that later. So today is all about Bacchus Marsh and the Strawberry and Cherry Festival, which is an annual event. So a few people have already, I don't know if there's any early visitors to Bacchus Marsh this morning, but there probably is. But I'm looking forward to spending the day out there if all goes well. As I had a few issues, as I mentioned in a previous video, which I may or may not post, depending on how long it is. But still waiting. And hopefully there won't be a platform change because I have a lot of platform changes at the last minute for regional trains especially. Oh, it's so noisy. I really need earphones or head cancelling earphones or whatever you call them, headsets. So bad. I believe these are not electric trains, they're all diesel. Very heavily reliant on diesel engines here in Victoria. The regional trains, sorry. I think they're equivalent to the XPT, but the only difference is they're a little bit more modern than the XPT and Explorers that we have in Sydney, and also whatever else we have. I think it's just XPT's Explorers. They're made in Victoria, which is the majority of the trains, the trams too I believe, are made in Victoria, whereas in Sydney we don't do that. We have our extensive, varied fleet of foreign-made trains and trams. So the idea at one stage was actually get our trams and light rail made locally instead, public transit made locally in Melbourne or outside of Melbourne instead of importing. But there may be some reason why it hasn't been done. It could be a cost factor, or it could be just that they have a different system, a different rail system and a different tram system to us. So they would have to make a lot of adjustments to fit the Sydney public transport system. Okay, so are we allowed to board now? I don't know. Vline. So doesn't matter which tram, doesn't matter. I wonder, I'm just going to ask, because sometimes the platforms are not long enough to accommodate the whole train at certain stops in the regional towns. I'm just going to have to ask. Does it matter which carriage you get on? If you
Ballarat?
No, I'm going to Bacchus Marsh.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to give you a tour of what it's like inside a regional train or an intercity train. I'm not really sure if this is actually technically a country regional train. It's because Bacchus Marsh is only 44 minutes or so outside of the city. So, and sometimes there is a toilet. Okay, that's good. I didn't think there would be one, but because this is going out to usually Ballarat, it is a long trip. So it's good to have a toilet. So you can see the carriages are interconnected, which is great, because if the platform is actually shorter than it should be, the train is longer and it can't fit, then you can actually walk into the next carriage and actually get up on the platform. So walk-throughs are great. Walk-through carriages are great. So you can see in each carriage there is actually an accessible area as well, and quiet areas. Single sliding doors, which you have to push a button as well to get out. So it wasn't quite clear in the older trains to Ballarat, because I was uncertain how to actually get out of the older trains, but now it's actually quite easy.
Your attention please. This will be our 714 service through to Windaroo. Service today stopping at Deer Park, Caroline Springs, Rockbank, Cobblebank, Melton, Bacchus Marsh, Ballarat, Ballarat. Arriving and terminating at Windaroo at around 8:51. Our service will be departing in about 8 minutes. Thank you.
So it's bye-bye Southern Cross Station, and hopefully when I get to Bacchus Marsh, I will actually do another video. Fingers crossed. Thanks for watching.